Welcome to this video. What I want to do now is do a quick breakdown of my metal recovery seed, not only how to make it, but also some different options for you as well. As you may know by now, when you create a cryptocurrency wallet, you have your private and public keys stored onto your wallet. When you have your cryptocurrencies on an online exchange like Binance, the company, they own your private keys. So really you don't have full custody of them. When you go to setting up something like a Ledger Model S or something like a Trezor Model T, what you want to do is recover your phrase. Or if you're setting up a wallet on your phone, something like a hot wallet, that's what you want to do. Now, what a lot of people will do is they'll write it down on a piece of paper, maybe put it in a safe. But I have one of the best alternatives in order to secure and really back up your recovery phrase. So again, what most people will do is just write this down on a piece of paper, but there are some issues. Let me go over some of the issues. Number one, you may lose the piece of paper. It's piece of paper, it may get lost, and that could be very damaging if you lose your hardware wallet or if you lose your phone. What do you do in that scenario? Not only can you lose your piece of paper, but you could also have water damage. So this could be you just spilling water and messing up one of the words. This could be having it in a very humid room. So many bad things can happen. So that's why I want to create this video. You have to be able to read your recovery seed phrase properly and be able to see which word. And I know it sounds simple, but you cannot mess this up. You don't want to play any games. If you are investing into cryptocurrencies, if you have projects that you love, this is a very simple way to lose all your crypto. Now, the other one is going to be a fire. So I've looked into this quite a bit, probably too much, but I've been thinking about this. I have thousands of dollars stored onto my hardware wallets. I've got 3 of them. How do I combat all these issues, including fire? If there's a house fire, a piece of paper will melt, and if I lose that, and if the device gets melted, what do I do? That's where I came to the conclusion that I need to write down my words on something metal. And in fact, the best way to do it is to write down your words on stainless steel. In another video, we're going to show you different options on where you can buy something similar to this. But in this video, this is a DIY project. So let's go into the steps on how I created this beautiful metal recovery seed. Step number 1, you want to set up your hardware wallet. This could also be a recovery phrase for a wallet that's on your phone, like a hot wallet, or maybe even an Exodus account. So once you get your words, for example, I have my 24 words, then I have it on a piece of paper. That's where you should start. So I actually did this with my Ledger S. These are recovery words for my Ledger. So how did I go about this? Well, number 1, you have to get the right parts. So what you're gonna need are stainless steel 1/4-inch washers. So that's what I have here. And you want to make sure that you don't get the zinc, you get stainless steel. The reason you want to do this is because most house fires are going to be from 150 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, whereas these melt at 300 degrees, so you're more than fine. If you have zinc, you could have issues. So we even put this to the test. As you can see, the paper melted, but this did not. So in the case of a house fire, I would be fine if I had this in my room. So because I have a 24-word recovery phrase, I wanted to make sure that I had 26 to 30 different washers. This allowed me to put one on the top, one on the bottom, also put the name of the device, and then also the pin on one of them as well. Included with this DIY project, I also had to get a stainless steel bolt, and you want to make sure that it fits all of your keys. So then after that, you want to get a nut. So that just goes on top and that closes like this. Now, how do we put the words into the metal? Well, you're going to pick up a metal press kit. Now, this is going to range from A to Z and then 1 to 9. From there, you can put down your numbers and also your letters individually. You're also going to need a heavy hammer. So I used one that was broken, and this did take a long time, but I enjoyed it. I'm obsessed with cryptocurrencies, learning all about it. So that's what I did. I took my time and I stamped every single one and created all of my words. And the beautiful thing about this as well is that you can put a number on each one. So even if, for example, you drop this and things go out of place, I highly recommend that for each washer, each layer that you create, that you put the corresponding number on it as well. Now you could also stamp it on the back. I just don't think that looks good. So for example, say I have my 7th or 8th coin, I have number 7 or 8, and then I write down my word. So in the case of a fire, in the case of water, corrosion, and also I think that most people just looking at this won't think to steal it. They probably won't even know what it is. So it kind of gives me more confidence in case I lose one of my hardware devices. If I have an issue, all I have to do is grab this, buy another ledger or Trezor, whatever the device is, go to my recovery seed, and then I can recover my cryptocurrency wallet. So that's what it's all about. What I would do differently maybe is just buy one. But if I wanted to do a fun project and if I really wanted to keep the budget down, you could do this for around $30 to $60 USD. Again, I did do this on a farm and I did have the proper equipment. So that's a big part of it. Just the metal, now just the stainless steel itself, it's around $1 a piece. So that's something to keep in mind as well. That's all we have for you in this video. We will see you in the next one.